We were 17, too old for sleepovers, but too young to admit we needed them. It was just supposed to be me, Dan, and Mark. Pizza, horror movies, and sneaking sips from Dan's dad's liquor cabinet. But something changed that night. Something I still can't explain without feeling it claw at the edges of my mind. It started with the dare. Dan had this old Ouija board he swore he found in his grandma's attic. Yellowed edges, planchette worn smooth, like it had been used 1,000 times. The thing smelled like mold and something else, something sharp and metallic. I wanted no part of it, but Mark, he always needed to prove he wasn't scared of anything. "Come on, Jake," he said, nudging me with his elbow. "What's the worst that can happen? We summon Casper?" We dimmed the lights and set the board in the center of the living room. Outside, the wind rattled against the old windows of Dan's house, a place already steeped in too many bad memories. His parents fought constantly, and the house seemed to soak in the violence. Dan laughed nervously. "All right, spirits of the beyond, come hang out with us losers." Mark pushed the planchette with too much force and smirking. "Who's here?" The thing didn't move, not at first, but then, as if a cold hand slid beneath mine, it jerked to life. HELP. I thought Dan was messing with us, but the look in his eyes told me he wasn't. "What do you need help with?" Mark asked, his voice barely above a whisper. "SORRY. Dan snorted. "Sorry for what?" The room dropped a few degrees and I saw my breath fog in front of me. I wanted to stop, I swear I did, but something held me in place. Then the planchette shot across the board, spelling with frantic speed, DEMON. That's when the lights flickered and Mark screamed. I've never heard a sound like that, raw, animalistic, like something being torn apart from the inside.